Hello everyone, Fotis here. We're gonna play some more Wrath of the Righteous. We just stumbled into Ramian here. He's immortal, not immortal. He's invisible, but we found him by luck. Let's talk to him. The golden-curled Asimar greets you with a graceful bow. So you found me. I have nowhere else to run. I'm at your mercy. Kill me if you wish. But I ask you, hear me out first. Why would I kill you, bro? I'm not the police. I'm not a Judge Dredd or anything. Why are you and Halloran feuding? Oh, I'm not feuding with him. I sincerely wish only the best for the man. In an ideal world, he'd be far away from the front lines, enjoying a peaceful retirement. But even if that isn't possible, I have always tried to help him fulfill the mission he has taken upon himself, and to which he has proven fatally ill-suited. Protecting Kenabres against the demons. Unfortunately, he is convinced that the followers of Desna are heretics and saboteurs. He refused to listen to me, and it was only the knightly orders that deterred him from including us in his witch hunt. Now there is clearly no one left to stand in his way. He is finally free to get rid of us once and for all. I see that my mouse wheel is broken. Have to switch mouse. Alright, let's see how many stupid evil, or just stupid, not even evil, just stupid dialogue options we have here. I think it would be simpler just to kill Halloran. Attack! It's over for you, traitor. 2 out of 7. 6. Not bad. Why haven't you left this place for somewhere safer? Because people might need help, and they will come to the temple in search of a priest. I will not hide away in a hole, saving my own neck, while Kenabres is full of people suffering in the wake of the demon's attack. Okay, that's very noble of you, Mr. Ramian. Did you really know about the demon attack before it happened? I did. We have a secret ally in the enemy's ranks. No one knows who this brave soul is, but she has been feeding us information about the demon's plans. These dispatches have come to us by the most reliable channel bestowed upon us by the great dreamer herself. They have come to us in dreams. Prelate Halrun brushed them off as meaningless reveries. And well, I admit that it isn't always easy to distinguish our allies' messages from ordinary dreams. But even ordinary dreams are gifts from Desna and are always worthy of attention. The prelate, and all the crusade leaders for that matter, should have put less store in reason and more in intuition, inspiration, and spontaneity. No, I disagree with you, my good friend. Put less store in reason? What are you, stupid? Nah. Okay, another very brave sea soul. Another sea hero, of course. These dispatches have come to us by the most channels, by dreams, eh? Okay. What's more, not long before the attack on the city, a blind elf who called himself the Storyteller arrived in Kenabres. This wanderer wasn't merely a collector of legends, but a scholar of the unknown, according to him. The wordstone in our city, the first and most important in the chain of wordstones, weakened since long ago, was teetering on the brink of corruption. It seems that the Red Morning Massacre and other demon attacks, even the ones we fended off, did not leave us unscathed. Unfortunately, the prelate did not wish to listen to the storyteller either. We are lucky he wasn't burned at the stake as a heretic. We had such vital information on our hands, information that would have saved the city, but no one cared to listen all the way to the catastrophic end. Right. Yeah. Okay, so Halrun didn't listen to the storyteller, didn't listen to Ramion and the Desna dudes. I don't know. Yeah, I mean I agree with Ramion that Halrun apparently maybe not suited for the job, but messing with the wordstone without, again, I will stand by with what I said last time. This is a city, it has laws. Messing with such an important item like the wordstone without authorization by the queen or the authorities, I don't agree with that. On the other hand, sometimes aggressive measures has to be taken. I can see that. I can see that. It's not like an ordinary situation that sometimes you have to break the law, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Because this is an extreme situation. What do you do when you learn that you are gonna be attacked? You contact the authorities, they do nothing. You have to do something yourself. So yeah, I can see their point of view as well. Yes, not all dreams have benign origins. What if those dreams were sent by demons? In a different time and place, someone perhaps could have become the victim of false dreams sent by monsters. But here in the war with the Abyss, the goddess is keeping close eye on her most faithful followers. I have no doubt that if a demon tried to intrude upon the dreams of any of us, Desna's punishment would have been swift. Man, I bought this HyperCloud X3 headset, and I thought it would be a great upgrade from my last headset, but unfortunately they are not. And the most inconvenient part is that they they are very heavy on my head. God damn it! Oh. And you know, after I wear them for an hour, I have to readjust them all the time because my ear starts to hurt or my head. They are heavy. They are full metal, and I was so used to my previous headset, the plastic one, which was so lightweight, very convenient. Anyway, back to business. Tell me about the strange rituals that were going to be performed on the Wardstone. Radiant looks slightly abashed. When my attempt to open Halron's eyes ended in failure, a few of my young adepts resolved to take matters into their own hands. They did not consult me before doing so. Ah, so he didn't know. It was the doing of young adepts, the messing out with the Wardstone. So they didn't consult me before doing so, but I have never demanded iron discipline from my priests. Army commanders may have subordinates, but I have pupils and fellow worshippers. I can only inspire them, I cannot command them. And it seems they were inspired all of their own. That's what happens when you don't have proper hierarchy. Lan. In other words, you get to preach whatever you want and you don't have to take any responsibility for your flock. You've really got it made. I don't know, again, the more this guy talks, the more I like him. Nice comment. Couldn't have said it better myself. For pity's sake, how can I be held responsible for the actions of others? These are not because you are in charge of them. You do what the fuck? These are not children we are discussing here. They are grown adults, really, endowed with their own free will. Praise the goddess. Of course, we all help one another, but in the final reckoning, each of us decides how we'll act, and each must answer for those choices. Yeah, these dudes are chaotic, like their goddesses. I get that, but when you try to put alignment into discussions, you can see when reason takes a walk. He even said you can't rely on reason. You have to rely on your instincts and your impulses. Like these people are dumb, just plain dumb. Imagine going to war and following this logic. We are not children because, you know, children are not going to war. Adult men go to war, right? And imagine following this line of reasoning here in a war. These are not children we're discussing here. They are grown adults, like soldiers, endowed with their own free will. Praise the goddess. Of course, we all help one another, but in the final reckoning, each of us decides how we will act, and each must answer for those choices. Like imagine going to war, and the soldiers stop following orders, and each soldier decides how they will act in a war situation. Imagine that. They had no ill intent. They only wished to access the Wardstone in secret and try to cleanse it. But to Halron this became perform a suspect ritual after hearing even more suspect voices in their dreams. The children wanted to save their city, but the Inquisitors detained them and almost killed them. I had to intervene. I used my authority and my power as a cleric to give them a chance to flee. If they hadn't got away, they were destined for a cell in the prelate's dungeons and quite likely death. Is only the prelate in charge in this damned city? Isn't there a king or a queen or someone higher? Because you have apparently here this faction, let's say this priest here with his followers, informing an authority like Halrun about something very important. Halrun, for whatever reason, dismisses those concerns. You have to go higher up in authority to solve these issues. So far, I don't see any of that happening in the city. And as far as I can understand, Halrun is not the leader of the city. He's an authority, like he's an inquisitor or something, but it's like he's the chief of police or something, in plain words. But that doesn't make sense. Some things don't make sense. Is there a chance you can resolve your conflict? I don't know. Halrun's faith is truly formidable. Not only his faith in Eomidai, but in his own infallibility, I don't know the word. In other words, he's as hard-headed as a rock troll. But even so, Desna teaches us never to lose hope. Alright. Now what? Talk to him. Try to explain that we are fighting on the same side. If he attacks you, disarm him. Bind his hands, but I beg you, if at all possible, please don't kill him. No, I don't have intention of killing anyone here. My thinking is that we need as many capable men and as possible to fight the demons. So I don't wanna. I don't consider these people traitors here, like Halrun does. I think Halrun is like that other bitch. What's her name? Avin or Lavin or whatever the fuck, I don't remember. I think they are just incapable. and the authorities are incapable, and these dudes are kinda dumb, kinda stupid. The whole faction, the whole defense is in a city. Like, for fuck's sake, when I first started the game, it was my first major complaint about the story. Like, you know, fucking demon lords and armies of demons roam the land, and you are having a party in the town square, in the city square. Like, how stupid is that? Like, what are these people smoking? Maybe I should just kill them all, eh? I have a growing urge in me to just... the more I see, the more people are acting stupid around me. I suddenly have the urge to start murdering all of them. Okay, let's go talk to that Haldun again. Wait! 3 of my adepts are hiding somewhere in the ruins of the city. The ones the Inquisitors wrongly accused of treason. I beg you, find them and protect them against the demons. And vigilantes like Haldun. They will not rest until they find them. Where? Somewhere in the ruins of the city. Ah, not the square, of the city. Okay. We'll find them. We'll find them. If there is anything else you can do to save Canabras, please do it. Who's this? Ilkes? Stranger, wait. You spared dreaming, despite what the Mad Inquisitor told you. The young voice comes from nowhere. A black elf. Oh, hang on. I forgot to remove the spell. I hope Halron's dogs... Or is it a dark elf? Maybe it's a dark elf. Oh, hang on. I forgot to remove the spell. I hope Halron's dogs aren't landing nearby. A pale youth materializes before you. His face looks haggard from lack of sleep, but he's clearly pleased to be speaking to someone. Is it one of the Remian's assistants? Yeah. Attack! I mean, I can appreciate the ability to attack everyone. At least I can appreciate that. Alright, let's see what we can do. So you are on one of the So you are one of the Desnan adepts that tried to break into the Wardstone? Yes, I am. I will call him Yikes, because I don't know, this name Ilkes, whatever, but when I see it I want to say Yikes. So, I'm Yikes, cleric of Desna, and one of the people who answered the call of the voice in dreams. Some unknown person made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demons' plans. We learned that the demons were planning to attack Kenabres and do something terrible to our Wardstone, which already carries the taint of corruption. Prelate Halron refused to heed our warnings. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back, or take action, even though it could cost us our lives. But what heartless person could stand by in the face of such a deadly threat? What were you planning to do to the Wardstone? The young man hesitates. Our plan was to get to it and then follow our instincts. There were 3 of us, a cleric, a mage and a bard. Between us, we know a lot. We are capable of a great deal. If we had enough time, I'm sure we could have figured out what's wrong with the Wardstone and how to deal with it. How to heal it. Jesus Christ. But they didn't give us time. Ah. Yes, the local commanders got roped into dealing with this. Some idiot kids trying to break into the Worldstone, apparently some of ours. But who even knows these days, Sheila says. I know there's no evil in you, I can sense things like that. But what you did was so stupid and impulsive, someone could have got hurt. I know from experience. She's right, I agree. So you lot decided that you needed to do something right away, so you did something right away. Great work. Lan gives a sarcastic round of applause. Yes, I agree. Like the city authorities would have done a better job, they weren't gonna do a thing. Even though it sounds like they knew about the danger. Be quiet, kid. All they knew was that some crazies had some weird dreams. But anyway, it's a little late to be trying to pin blame on people. Yes, Lan. You are right. I agree. He's the official governor of the city, Halron. So there, I got my answer. He is the governor. He's not just an inquisitor. He's the governor. At least from what Lan says. I'm sick of all this crusader infighting. Yeah, kinda. I kinda am. I kinda am. So what? You went up against Haldrun, but he's the official governor of the city. What of it? Oh. Says the cleric with remarkable complacency. There, I did it. Submitting to unworldly leaders is one of the great ills of our civilization. We will never defeat the demons if we keep listening to people like Halrun. You might got a point there, but I don't know. It's a tough situation. You know what? I didn't save, goddammit. I want to take back what I said. I want to go with the other option. I'm tired of your infighting. Whose voice have you been hearing in your dreams? Nobody knows what it is, but everyone who has heard her, I should say, is convinced that she is good and pure soul chosen by Desna. We had a choice. We could trust her, accept that we have an ally somewhere who isn't afraid of all the armies of the Abyss, or we could drown in suspicions and get one step closer to becoming just like Halloran. We decided to trust the voice, and seeing Kenabres devastated, which is what our unknown ally tried to prevent until the very end, I can see now who had the truth on their side. Where are your fellow worshippers and how many of them are there? Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know where they are. We split up to confuse the Inquisitors who were chasing us. Do you need any help? Yikes. Desna teaches us to trust in last-ditch chances. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Thal. Thal the Wallflower. Aranka is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She's probably blended into a crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It will only bring the Inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You'd better find Aranka first. She might know where Wallflower is. Please find them and protect them against the demons and the Inquisitors. I will wait news in the goddess's temple. I hope our mysterious helper will send us a new message that will reveal what is to come from the demons. Let's go. I don't know. I don't like either of these two factions. All I know is we need healing.
You're a good person.
Let's let's not waste your healing ability.
I'll
Do you
watch your
have
back.
anything? No. 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 No, no. Said no.
Do not presume.
Don't mind me.
We'll make things right.
Scrolls. Potions. I need to buy potions.
What do you wish?
We will win this war.
Why? Oh.
Yes?
I will help where I can.
Always be ready for the worst.
Let's check the bark skin. Keep power bark skin. Oh. Husband +2. Doesn't it give +2, okay. Alright. Right. I don't think you need charisma 4. Three is okay. Here you have it. You need it for spells. So Ramian naively believes or puts on a convincing show of believing that his conflict with the prelate can be resolved by peaceful means. Maybe there is someone else that we can bring into this conflict, because I don't really wanna take sides. We need Haldun and we need Ramian too and his followers. I don't wanna take sides and exterminate one faction or the other. I want both of them to help against demons. What else? Maybe we should leave the square. I don't think. Okay. Okay. These are done. Sometimes there is even less unity to be found among the League of Gods that call themselves good than among squabbling demon lords. The Canabras Inquisition serving Omidai, the bringer of light, has turned against the followers of Desna, the goddess of luck, travels and dreams. Sometimes a fateful choice must be made when you least expect it. The beautiful bard Aranka has found refuge somewhere in the city among friends or devotees. She is unlikely to give herself away, but she can be found by looking out for signs of a highly talented singer and musician. A group of Desnan adepts have been accused by the Canabras Inquisition of trying to steal the World Stone. Okay. And the other one, the mage. It says about Aranka, but what about the mage? We don't get an entry about the other follower. Okay. I know we have a last. We need to get here. There are some enemies here. This is the chasm. It would be nice if I could see where the crossover is. It's here, I think, huh? Right. What if I tell my characters to come here? Is this a... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
It is laid as directed.
Okay, let's see what we are up against here. Maybe I should buff.
Do not presume.
No reason to pause.
Let's see if we can take them unbuffed.
Yes?
Maybe a shield. Maybe a shield, eh? Shield of Faith. 1 minute per level.
Rely on me.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Should have cast protection from alignment, which I don't have. Cast a bless.
Aparane sentes.
Meditate
has
on your
bark
mistakes.
skin.
Something wrong might make you feel better.
Don't think bark skin stacks with this one, with his mage armor. Or armor bonus to AC. Enhancement bonus. Let's try it out.
My tail is restless.
21. 22, huh? What conflicts? Ah, we have a deflection from Ring of Protection, that's why. No, this is not deflection, it's enhancement. I'm pretty sure if I take it out... Yeah, this is what doesn't stack. Maybe give it to you, but you have mage armor on too. Don't you? Ah, it's the bracers that conflict. Oh man, there are so many things I have to keep into consideration here. Natural armor. Armor bonus. What does this conflict with? Warning, no stacking bonuses. Which though? Bonus to armor. Ah, bonus to armor. Let's give it to her. Alright.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Let's hope for the best. How glorious. Now I can stop pretending to be a shopkeeper and spend all my time on my true passion.
Save the last one for me.
Okay. Okay, we need to get rid of him. Necromancer.
Cover me, all right?
Alright. We can't reach him. Let's delay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Did you see that?
No, no! I wanted to. I wanted to kill the necromancer. No, no! I targeted the zombie by accident. No. Let's go again.
It is laid as directed.
Oh, they get to play first now. Okay.
Feel my unholy wrath.
The light take you!
That's one. Haste, yeah.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay. He's done. That was good.
Cover me, all right?
It's all good. No!
Die!
Into the fray! The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I'll cut you wide open.
You won't survive me.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
All right.
Death comes for you. Feel its icy breath.
I thought it would be harder. The disfigured corpses are laid out in neat pattern in preparation for an unknown ritual. Oh. Whenever this cold iron glaive lands hit on an enemy, it deals an additional 1d3 negative energy damage. There's a lot of glaives in this game, which is fine because I love glaives, so... What do we have here? Cold iron ghost touch. We have one glaive for each situation. This is for mind fucking, and this is for more damage.
Pick it up yourself. I'll carry no more.
It's cold iron too. They look different. Let's see the visual design. Yeah, they look different actually. Let's go with the ice one. Doesn't have any effect though, for some reason. The others have. Ah no, only these have, because of the ghost touch. Ah. Let's go with the ghost, with the cold for now. It's cold iron too. Cool.
Meditate on your mistakes.
You're a good
Might make you feel
person.
better.
Well, I like you.
I think we are done with the square, with the market square. I think we have explored everything here, kinda. I think it's time to move on. What is this? Ah, this is the chasm. Don't think there's anything here. This is done. Ooh, just as I said that we explored everything, there is some hidden loot. I always like to explore in these games every nook and cranny, because you know, the developers could make a good job of hiding stuff and rewarding the exploration. This is one of the stuff that I really enjoy in CRPGs and in all cut games in particular. They do this very well with exploration, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Chasm, maybe this area here. Okay, we'll exit through here. Let's go check this out. This is done. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done. Could just teleport, but again, I don't wanna. Sometimes if I'm not sure, I don't wanna teleport because you might miss stuff. You never know. I have been here, right? Yeah. Excuse me. How do we get there though? Do we need to jump? No, we can't get there. There's nothing there. Out of curiosity, let's teleport there. No. Nope. Alright. Alright, you know what? Now that I think about it, we might want to talk to Harlun one more time before we leave. We haven't talked to him since we found Ramian. And as I said, I want these people to unite, so we can fight the common enemy. Where was he? He was somewhere around here, I think. Let's try to teleport here. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's an option. I have already read this. Have I? I don't remember these interactions. Yeah, I've read that large paragraph. I don't remember this interaction. Lance says he has a point. In a war, well-intentioned idiots can be more dangerous than enemy arrows. And then Ember says, but how can you tell who's an idiot and who's clever? Sometimes the cleverest people make the biggest mistakes. Yeah. Smart people can do stupid things, it's true, but there are some people who make a habit out of doing stupid things, and they are proud of it too. Yeah, that's kindergarten philosophy right there. It's very sad though that I see someone actually, because you know, sometimes behind the story, or especially NPCs, someone wrote this, right? It's not the NPCs that are telling us these things. It's a writer, a he or she writer behind these points here. And this is telling me a lot about the person that wrote this, because it's the writer's thoughts, these things here, and I can understand a lot about their way of thinking. It's very naive. Okay, I talked to Ramian. He's not your enemy. He only wants what's good for Canabras. Let's see if we can unite them. The Inquisitor gives you a black look. I would consider those words an admission of treason from anyone else, but I don't wish to draw my weapon against he who has been given heaven's gift. And I won't, as long as you don't do anything worse than conniving with that rabble-rouser Ramian. I won't ask you again to kill the rabble-rouser. Oh, that's good. But as soon as we liberate the city from the demons, my faithful will hunt him down. That's okay. Okay. No disagreement there. That's all fine. Let's get rid of the demons first and then do whatever you want with him. That's all good with me. Now the thing is, where is Ramian? Maybe we have to inform him about this, that while we are at war with the demons, Halun won't do anything aggressive. Ah, there it is. Tell Ramian about Halun's decision. Okay, I'm very glad I talked to him. It would be very nice if the game gave you markers around this chaotic place. I mean, that's what mods are here for, but goddamn. Too bad I can't. Let's mark it down. This should be an in-game option, not an NPC, not a mod. What does it say? Custom marker 3. I think it's custom marker 5. It said. Too late. Halrun. Let's see. Yes.
It is laid.
Now, good luck finding the other guy. Oh my god, I don't remember where he is. Why did the developers did that, man? How are you supposed to remember where that prick is? Oh well, let's teleport around. I think there was some park. Ah, there he is. Huh? Where is he? I think he was here.
It's meant to be.
Oh, there he is.
No one bar our path.
Kinda tedious, don't you think? Where is he? Alright. I managed to calm Halrun down a little, but he's still hellbent on driving you out of the city once the demon attack has been repelled. Finally! They heard to some reason. They listened to some reasons. Rayman's head lowers. I suppose I should be pleased, but the idiocy, the injustice of it all, makes my blood boil. I will leave Canabres, but not before we fight off the demons. No matter what happens, I thank you. Alright. There you go. Irabeth Irabeth of the Eagle Watch is gathering survivors in the Defender's Heart Tavern. You would be very useful there. It's over for you, traitor! Alright. Commander Tirabaid, I do not know her personally, but her wife Anivia is a regular worshipper at our temple. I would be glad to aid them in the fight. Yeah, dude, it's those cute little lesbians there. They're good people. Alright, I have to go. Thank you for listening to me and defending me. I will go now to the Defender's Heart. I hope to see you there. May Desna keep you. Oh, alright. Tieflings have joined. Clerics of Desna have joined the Crusaders. Nice. Now we can leave. Good call. Before I left that I thought about talking to Halrun. Now again I have the same let's see, the same question in my mind. Should I go back to the tavern and inform, or should I go onwards? Let's see if we missed anything. I mean, I could take all these items and go back and sell them. Does it worth it? Because, I mean, individual pieces are not too much money, but if you count them all together, that might be, what, maybe 500 gold pieces. I'm not sure what to do. What to do? Nah, I'll leave them. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything again. Oh, there you are. I mean, the armors are the most heavy. Let's just take Masterwork and up, I guess. Alright. Live. New location discovered. Hanged cultists. A corpse wearing the robe of a worshipper of Deskari hangs from a signpost. It's been here for a while, but the bag on its belt remains undamaged. You can procure some regions for creating consumable items here. Oh, there's a great garrison. I was searching all over for it in the market square. I could go back, sell stuff, gain some XP. 1 hour. Maybe I should have taken the items now that I think about it. The problem is that when you carry a lot of items, the fatigue. You get fatigued faster, and you move slower. Let's go back to get some supplies, I suppose. It's only 1 hour travel, and 1 hour to go back. It's 2 hours. No, these are not the penalties for the overworld map. You see them when you exceed these limits here. Yeah, let's go back and sell stuff. Buy some potions and shit. Someone on the road. Don't tell me it's a trader. Please don't tell me it's a trader. Nenio, who's that? What's this?
So can't hide from me.
Oh.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment.
Huh? The woman produces a crumpled piece of paper from her sleeve and takes notes.
An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, boy. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
Boy? Do you want me to chop your head where you stand? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Who's that? I don't know her.
Baphomet cultists.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Oh my god, the voice acting. Not the voice acting. Not the voice acting, the direction. Because voice actors don't do whatever they want. They are told to do they're told to perform a certain way. Why, like, you have cultists here, like, why do you make them sound stupid and it's like a parody, even the music. But why do the voice acting makes them sound like they are parody characters? Like, why? Make them sound serious, like frightening. They're demon followers, demon worshippers, for fuck's sake. God damn, man.
Who? Oh, them! Just an audience, they don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
Again, sorry to interrupt the flow of the dialogue, but I was thinking, when I see things like that, I always remind myself of Darth Vader. The older movies, right? Not the stupid shit they made after 2017, the newest trilogy. I mean the old movies, like Darth Vader and his followers. They were scary, sincerely, like honestly frightening individuals. Darth Vader, of course, and their followers, though. Or, for example, in Baldur's Gate 2, Irenicus was a frightful individual, like you were scared of him. The way he talked, the way he acted. Or the Sarivok from Baldur's Gate 1. Like, they weren't like parodies. They were like scary dudes. And I think also the main villain in Pillars of Eternity 1, not so much, but yeah, anyway. It's my opinion, right? It's my taste. You might disagree with a lot of things I'm saying, but that's my take on it. Like, I prefer more serious, more gritty, more dark stuff. Like, for example, first season of Thrones of the Game of Thrones, right? The old Lannister was a scary individual, serious. Alright. Who? Oh, just an audience, they don't matter, consider them as a supplementary component of the coming experiment. Shrag remains silent.
In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
She sounds okay.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. Let's go with this. Actually, it's Isengol, a glaive made of red adamantine.
That is correct. But still, boy, no prompting, please.
Stop calling me boy, you can't.
This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep, and a cow.
It's an Orox, as a matter of fact.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Damn it, she's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
I admit, it's kinda funny what's happening here. It is kinda funny.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
I mean, I can't play it serious here. I will play along. Like, it's kinda funny. Ask them some more. They might still manage it.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up, and her entire entourage too!
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
Yet another obstacle.
Okay. I admit, I was a bit too judgmental. It was kind of funny. Out of context, but it was funny nonetheless. I mean, it's gonna be easy, but... Ah, he's level 4, eh? Level 2. Let's put him to sleep, I suppose. Good girl. Good girl, Ember. Where's she going? Are you gonna help or what?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Cover me, all right?
Feel my unholy wrath.
Why is she not helping?
Surrender or else!
Die!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
The absence of an answer is an answer too. Okay.
The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level.
Oh man, her vanilla portrait is terrible. The custom one is so much better than this. It's a mod, of course.
What about you, boy? Are you
Oh
ready to
my
answer
God.
some questions for the good of science?
Oh my god.
Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
I swear to God, I won't bring her into the party just because he's calling me boy. I don't know what the color is. But we pass a test. Ah, red and white.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Knobras today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
Aroden died not long before the world wound opened and the first crusade began. No.
Your answer is correct. Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the world wound was opened. The first crusade started back in 4622. Your knowledge would make Mendev's crusaders proud. My final question is, what is the title that Arilu Vorlesh bears? Is she the architect of the world wound, the lord of the labyrinth, or the border acquisitor of the shapeless abyss?
I think it's architect of the world, and I'm not sure. But I think no, she's not Lord. Baphomet is Lord of the Labyrinth. Border Acquisitor of the Shapeless Abyss. I think I will go with Architect of the World Wound.
That's correct. Most excellent. You successfully answered all of my questions. Splendid. Amazing. This is a breakthrough. I thank you for your cooperation.
We got a bunch of XP.
It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
Why do you keep calling me boy? I have a name, you know.
I apologize for an injury to your ego,
Fuck
but
off.
your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe.
You can't.
Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I
Fuck
will forget
off.
it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
Oh man, I hate her. I fucking hate her. Now, can you finally tell me what you were getting at with all those questions?
It is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader. And I must admit that you passed the test with flying colors. This does offer a glimmer of hope for the future of Crusade. I have always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It pleases me to see that I was correct.
So you are trying to say that I'm mediocre?
Yes.
Fuck off, can't. I hate her, but we need as many people as possible. Knobras isn't safe right now. Shall we join forces?
Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany me on my expeditions to the World Wound? To assist me in my experiments? To run errands for me? Perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations?
Oh my god.
Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree.
Oh my fucking god. Why did I even ask? Why did I even ask?
Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
If we join forces, you'll have to follow my instructions during our expeditions.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place my life in your capable hands, so I can focus on the things that really matter.
Okay. Just play the part and we'll be okay.
Excellent. You're hired.
Oh my
To think
god.
that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no.
Fuck.
Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer.
No, I should have said no as well. Why did I say yes?
Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
What? I will just... We are going back to the tavern anyway, so we'll pick our companion back. Just leave her there and we'll see. I mean, what is she? I'm curious to see her class because she sounds like she's useless, but let's see what her class is. She's very annoying, that's for sure. I will never ever have her in my party. I just don't wanna miss any content. Yeah. And let's go back to the city, to the tavern. Come on then. Man, the loading times are killing me.
I have had enough of people. They try my patience.
Sorry, Fok. Oop. The defender's heart greets you with unexpected liveliness. Beyond the walls of the tavern, the once bustling and festive city lies in ruins, but somehow none of that can be felt within these walls. The people in the room are talking, laughing, raising toasts, even softly singing. It doesn't look like typical tavern revelry, but nor is it the grim vigilance of recent days. I mean, yeah. Hope is what keeps us going. Scylla waves to you. She is sitting at a table with the trio you met previously, the knight, the half-elf, and the red-headed halfling. Sarivok, come! Let me properly introduce you to Ilan, Yana, and Curl, the fearless warriors of the League of the Inspiring Cart. Scylla pushes a mug of beer towards you and speaks softly. It was me who convinced Irabeth to use what Yana, Curl, and Ilan found for a little party. If you look out the window, you might think the end times have come and the abyss has devoured us all. I thought some simple pleasures, good food and good company, could help keep the gloom at bay. Scylla looks at you hesitantly, as if trying to gauge your reaction. Okay, I understand. I understand. We need to continue living and fighting, however hard that might be, even amidst the chaos that has befallen the city. Ilan of the Houndhearts. Allow me to declare my support for Scylla's decision as well. Experience tells me that we should shed no tears until after our victory. If we start to mourn the fallen while the battle is still raging, we'll be jeopardizing all our efforts. Now is the time for rest. We'll bury the dead after the last demon has been driven from Kenabres. Oh, I like you, Mrs. Aldori. I like you. Hey, are we just going to sit here with grim faces? I say we get to know each other a little better so we have better reasons to toast. Okay, we can do that. Tell me about you and your order, Ilan. As stories go, it's not very entertaining. I was born far to the south, in Andoran. Andoran is a nation of the people governed by the principles of common rule, which grant every citizen a voice. Andoran holds the reins of its own destiny in the strong hands of its people. It considers itself the birthplace of freedom. I lost my parents early, led the life of a simple mercenary, but often questioned the path I had chosen. I am proud of my sword skills, I enjoy training and drills, and I'm not afraid of battle. But risking my life for coin, it takes a special mindset to choose that lot with no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood. I saw too many of my friends die and I wondered if it was worth it. So in the end I decided to choose another path. Now, if I'm going to lay down my life, at least it will be for good cause. That's how I ended up in Mendev and became a squire for the Houndhearts. It's a small order. By tradition it never has more than 12 members, and the new member is only knighted after one of the elders dies. Battle Brothers. We patrol the lands along the Wardstone line and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Unfortunately, death is common among the Houndhearts. I became a full knight 2 years ago, after laying my mentor to rest. But I'm content with my choice. My place is among the Crusaders. Have you been serving in the Eagle Watch for long, Yana? I signed up 4 days before the demon attack. Am I lucky or what? Yana lets out an overly boisterous laugh. I am an apprentice of a famous fencing master from Mivon. Mivon is one of the more stable of the river kingdoms. It began as a refuge for the Aldori sword lords who fled Rostland during the rule of Goral the Conqueror. Many sword lords settled there in Mivon, bringing with them the experience and knowledge of the ancient discipline of the sword lords. Warriors from a far away Asgarond make pilgrimages to Mivon to study their secrets. To earn the right to stay, the applicant must pass a series of increasingly difficult duels. So, apprentice of a famous fencing master from Mivon, and I learned a thing or two from him, believe me. I soon got bored of fighting off bandits and getting involved in the petty squabbles of the bickering river kingdoms. I wanted a proper challenge, and you can't find a better place than Mendev. And what do you know? The moment I arrived, the demonic invasion began. My father would say that's no accident. Fate brought me here. Okay. What about you, Carl? How did you end up among the condemned? I just did what everyone else was doing. I grew up in the slums, where everyone stole a little, or maybe smuggled, or guarded stashes, so... Carl stares into his mug gloomily. But I never killed anybody, I never did anything really bad. I got caught stealing, and when they made me choose between prison and the condemned, well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not that good a fighter, but as Norgorber is my witness, a thief can also be useful in a war against demons. I've always been a good scout, I can sneak under the nose of any monster, but I don't know where my friends are now. We got separated when the demons rampaged to the city. Norgorber is known as the once mortal god of thievery and assassination, as well as keeper of secrets. I think he's chaotic evil or something, or neutral evil. He is called the Reaper of the Reputation by some, but he has more insidious titles among worshippers who venerate his other three aspects: Blackfinger's, Father Skinsaw, and the Grey Master. He remains an enigma to most, and his true motives are unknown. Many of his own followers remain ignorant of his plans and designs. Norgorber is the only evil god among the Ascended. Chin up, friend. Whoever you were in the past, you are our friend now, and a crusader. Your skills will be useful to us, you'll see. How do you all know Scylla? I met my noble sister on the road to Kenabres. Oh, Scylla is his noble sister. I was returning from the south from my fiancée, and was happy to be in the company of Paladin of Iomidae. We said our farewells at the city gates, and I went north along the road to Dresden, to my order's camp. Ilan's face grows grim at the mention of the camp. The demons attacked us there. At the same time they struck Kenabres, but we managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city's aid and joined forces with Eagle Watch. All my fellow Houndhearts were wounded during the battle on the streets. I am the last knight of my order who can still fight. It's so good to see Scylla again. Every loyal heart counts these days. Okay. Carl met Scylla at a tavern in Kenabres, before the attack of course. She was one of the few who would sit at the table with the condemned. Knights usually don't even look at us, but Scylla is different. I knew it the moment I saw her. Yeah, Scylla is alright. She's a good lad. That's what made me notice Scylla too, so I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly, and I still don't. Our Carl is a great lad. So often that night, god damn it, I can't read. So after that night, Scylla and I went around the taverns together every day. Mendev is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here for glory, redemption, or to help those in trouble. And they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. That was a toast, in case you didn't notice. Okay. Cheers. So, did you just call me over here just because, or is something the matter? I didn't just want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Ilan is in trouble. I want to help him, and I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Ilan shakes his head. Bad idea, sister. I told you, I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle them on my own. Oh, come on. Hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Carl is right. Sarivuk helped me find you. Without his help, I would still be looking for you all over Kenabres. So Ilan, come on. Stop being so stubborn. I guess. Alright. Tell me more. The young knight shakes his head. In all truth, I do not wish to impose. I like this dude. Oh, he's wearing... what the fuck? He's wearing Witcher armor? Just noticed. My problems are just minor troubles. A paladin of Iomida and her friend certainly have more important things to do, especially now that Kenabres has been overrun with demons. If I've learned anything in life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Scylla begins seriously, but then a smile lights up her face. Take the three of you, for example. It seems like all you did was save one cart from some lesser demons. But look how many people are happy now. That feat, you're justifying non-lawful actions, dear Scylla. This is a bit out of character for you. You are lawful good after all. That feat will never be sung of in songs, but who knows, maybe thanks to this one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of Kenabres will find the strength to protect the city. Scylla catches her breath. I talk too much, don't I? Not more than me. Not more than I do. Well, Sir Ilan, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior of Iomidai won't suffer if it's more of a minor adventure than a glorious feat. The knight sighs and seems a little embarrassed. Alright, I'll explain. The life of a crusader has given me more than just a purpose and a chance to serve a righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of a mercenary and came to Mendev, I gained something else I never expected. It's here that I met, may all the ladies here forgive me, the finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart for a bungler like me. But I'm not about to let this miracle go. Not even the demon lord Descari and all his demon army can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Kenabres. For half a year I've been getting up my courage to propose to her. I even ordered a ring from Darek Sunhammer, the best jeweler in Mendev. Independent knightly orders live mostly off donations, and I'm not what you would call rich. But I so want to make Kiana happy. Oh, it took me 3 months to find a jewel the same shade as her eyes. Aww. So sweet, such a sweetheart. And twice that long to scrape together enough money. Master Darek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack, and I'll probably never find a worthy replacement. Dude, I thought we were about to save some fellow knights or something like that. I didn't think we were going to be after a stupid ring. The ring is most likely still at the Houndheart's camp outside the city. Ilan and his friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First the demons ambushed them, and then they rushed off to help Kenabres. I think we should at least go there and check. Not right now, of course, but once the situation in the city is under control. So I guess this is not urgent. Don't think this is gonna be time sensitive or anything. So we might as well. I mean, we might find more loot or whatever. And this is when my character's background comes to place. Like, family dead, friends dead, village burned down, took up the life of a mercenary. We're here. There's no reward, but we are building our connections here with other people. Might find some loot in the process, even if he doesn't pay us or rewards us. It's fine. So that's why I like mercenary backgrounds. You can fit your character in many of these scenarios, because I should probably say no, I'm not interested because we have other stuff to do, more urgent. But if if your background is a mercenary, and you know, you can also justify doing small errands and stuff like that. What could we run into at this camp? My friends and I killed 2 large demons attacking the camp. Oh. Then rode straight to the city without spending any more time cleaning up the rest of their band. It was only a few imps, but they might still be at the camp. Of course, this was a while ago. Our camp was attacked at the same time as the World Zone in the main square, and I haven't been back there since. Fine, I will help. Scylla puts her hand on your shoulder. Oh, you wanna fuck? Thanks for agreeing to help. Ilan is a good man and a true knight, and I think the world should repay those who are so devoted to doing good. Let's help him so he can propose to his beloved the way he wanted. Fine. Okay. Scylla, I hope you can convince Irabeth to let me go with you when you do this. Oh, she's gonna be a companion. I don't want to be parted from my friends. Usually I'm not fond of female warriors, but I will make an exception for her. I really like her. Of course, if the League of the Inspiring Heart has come together in this dark hour, we must continue onward together. Alright. How do you find someone in the chaos that once was Kenabres? It's like... okay. The events in Kenabres led to the creation of the League of the Inspiring Heart. Who knows what adventures lie ahead for this merry band, and whether its members will still be laughing when all is said and done. I like these people though, this little band though. They would also be nice for companions, I like them. Alright, that's done. Okay. Yeah, this is not time sensitive. Talk to Nenio. The great, by her own assessment, researcher Nenio has agreed to take on a new companion. It is impossible to say where this acquaintance will lead, but it is clear that the first experiment will hardly be the last. Many discoveries are made by pure accident. No one knows where the thirst for knowledge may lead the brave scientist and tireless explorer Nenio. To greatness... I didn't see her class. To greatness or insignificance, to enlightenment or disappointment, to the world's salvation or destruction. Oh, we need to talk to Fiona. Okay. Does Camilla has to say anything? No. Let's see. Let's sell some stuff. And let's make sure we don't sell anything useful. Like this, for example, because you never know, we might need this. The glaives we sell, masterwork. The shields will keep, you never know. It's heavy shields, yeah. We'll keep them. Beautiful. Let's buy restoration and healing potions. Cure serious. Cure moderate. Could have a couple of moderate. One K. I don't know. He doesn't have any light. Are you oh. Two light wounds. What's that? Bottomless mug. Drinking from this mug gives a character +2 bonus on saving throws against fear effect for 1 hour. Taking another drink prolongs the effect. When used by a monk with a Drunken Master archetype, the mug also restores 1 Drunken key point and makes the monk's melee attacks deal an additional 1d8 damage. Would this work for Lan? While his Drunken Power feature is active. Ah, no, it wouldn't work. 5 times per day one can drink from this. Interesting. Oh, then he gains hangover. Okay. Let's go by price. Dark Veil. Once per day you may use this item to grant your party total concealment against range attack for 1 minute. Protection from energy, heroism. We'll take this. Do they have weight? Oh shit, they do. That much though. Maybe I should be spending my money in... Oh, he doesn't have any armor. In something like this. No. This? Too expensive. Does he have any weapons worth taking a look at? No. I thought he had magic weapons here, but he doesn't. So yeah, I think for now potions are the best option to spend money. I think we're good. Lockpicks we have. What are these things? Oh. Oh, this is all trash. Okay. Done. What's this? Cooking recipe. Let's buy this. Done. I wonder why this is being kept here in notable. And this isn't. Who knows? Who knows? In your recipe. Any success? How is the city? I found Yana Aldori like you asked. Yes, thank you. It's good to have your back. We need every fighter we can get, Irabeth frowns. I suppose it's asking too much to want fighters that are sober as well. Yes, it is a bit too much. That's done. Let's go talk to this dude here. Where is he? Who are you? A young man in well-worn traveling clothes and a simple wooden symbol of Erastil on his chest is efficiently cutting a linen robe into strips to use as bandages. Despite his visible exhaustion, he works with zeal, singing some tune about red braids and ripe sheaves of wheat under his breath. He raises his warm chestnut-colored eyes to you. Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of us whose talents lie off the battlefield. I'm Jerno, servant of Erastil. Pleased to meet you. Family, god of family, and it's the stag god. Yeah. His religion dates back to before the Age of Darkness, when small farming communities and hunter-gatherers prayed to him. Okay. I think there was some other god for family and farming. Or is this is it Erastil? I think Erastil had some other god. They were kinda similar. Is one of the oldest human gods still worshipped in the inner sea and is concerned with family, farming, hunting and trade. Maybe I'm mistaken. Alright. What are you doing? Are you from around here? No, I was just passing through Kenabers. I was sailing down that old man of ours, the Great Selene River, to a village by the name of Chili Creek. I happened to land in the city on the eve of the festival, and I'm ashamed to say I decided to stay for a day to enjoy myself. But I ended up staying in the city longer than I'd bargained for. Chili Creek, where is that? It's a small fishing village. It's not even marked on some maps, but people do live there. What they don't have is a priest. They have no one to heal their wounds, no one to offer prayers for a good catch, no one to give their dead a dignified burial, and the worldwood is a stone throw away. So I'll be setting sail for Chili Creek to serve my god and my people. Once we've held Kenabres, I'll be going there. If by the grace of the good gods we all survive this, you should come and visit me sometime. You'll find the village here on the bank of the river. The priest marks Chili Creek on your map. What are you doing? I only took my holy orders recently, so my god has only bestowed a little of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry to say that the number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my power to heal. But there's a reason people say, have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I may not be able to help the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up bandages. Okay. Aren't you a young and inexperienced cleric, afraid to go to the border of the worldwood? I won't lie, I am afraid, but what can I do? Those villagers are simply people, like you and me. Every day of their short lives is spent doing hard, honest work. That's exactly the kind of life I want. Something simple but meaningful. If I had centuries ahead of me, like elves and some other races do, I might have spared some 50 years or so to travel around the world, the young man says with a smile. Or maybe even 100, why not? But I don't have time to spare, so I want to spend my short life in the place where I'm needed most. Even if it's dangerous, especially if it's dangerous. I could use the help of a cleric. He makes a helpless gesture. Erastil knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted and I have no training in potions or scrolls. See this robe I'm cutting up for bandages? It's the second to last one. This little fishing village on the bank of the Selen River has been without a priest for many years, but now Jernok, the young cleric of Erastil, is sailing to their salvation. He's certain that a warm welcome awaits him, and he even invited the commander to visit him in his new home. I'm a commander now? Who? I don't remember anyone giving me the title of commander. Oh, we need to talk to Nenio as well. Where was that quest that I need to... I need a priest, a cleric or whatever. Ah. See what I think the advice of a priest. There's another one here. Where is that priest? It's not Staunton, but... Okay, he has nothing else to say. There. Yeah, there it is. Are you alright? Abadar willing will hold out until the army arrives. Whenever I sleep outside the walls of the Defender's Heart, I'm plagued by terrible dreams. Can you help me? The priest studies your face carefully. You look tired, but otherwise entirely healthy. If we were anywhere else, I would simply tell you to get some rest, but we are on the border of the world wound, and I'm all too aware of what's happening to you. As you know, the wound is a rift between Golarion and the Abyss, and all the evil that feeds the Abyss does the opposite in our world. It feeds on Golarion. All the evil that feeds the Abyss does the opposite in our world. It feeds on Golarion. So it is that even when we cannot see demons near us, our ultimate foe, the Abyss, is always surrounding us. Many soldiers fighting in the World Wound experience similar things. They suffer terrible nightmares, get no peace, and sometimes even lose their minds. But we are trained to help you with this affliction. By the will of Abadar, I have consecrated an altar here. The god's grace permeates the space around it, soothing one's soul and quieting thoughts during rest. So if you find your nerves are fraying, seek out a holy place like this, approach it, and all the corruption will be cleansed from you. Where is the shrine? Where is the altar? Tell me again about the Abyss corruption. Okay. Okay. Ah. Ah, during rest. The God's grace. Okay, it's not that I have to pray or anything. It's like the tutorial said me, that the various tutorial tips. Soothing one's soul and quieting thoughts during rest. So if you find your nerves are fraying, seek out a holy place like this, approach it and all the corruption. But he says approach it. Anyway, I suppose we have to rest here if we are corrupted, and all the corruption will go away. The corruption will be cleansed. Alright. The feud between Halrun and Remian. The feud between the two servants of faith has been settled. The question, out of curiosity, what will become of mortals should the gods grow weary of restraining themselves and decide to settle their disputes once and for all? It is likely that when this happens, the days of the Crusades will seem to mortals like an era of peace and prosperity. Alright. Hello, my lesbian friend.
It is laid as directed.
Alright, let's see what this dude has to say. The elf's pale, beautiful face bears an expression of melancholy detachment. How may I help? I met Kaelisa. Porn's melancholic expression remains calm, but his entire body tenses, and his fingers wrap around the handle of his weapon. Under what circumstances? I hope you seize the opportunity to kill her. Are you certain of your allegations? Porn lowers his head and says in a hollow voice, I am. Her misdeeds are terrible and proven with absolute certainty. She claims she doesn't serve the demons. Of course she does. In an attempt to buy her life, she would stoop to the boldest and the most egregious of lies. Whose word do you trust, hers or mine? Neither. I let her go. After giving you a sudden look, Thorn stares off into the distance. It's like he's thinking, you asshole. Your decision is regrettable. I'm afraid that in doing so, you have condemned her many future victims to death. I suppose it just means that bringing this hand to a close falls upon my shoulders. Yes, my friend, it is. I don't have... wanna have nothing to do with that. According to the Drunk Man's Hunter's Fjord's warning, Kaelisa will strike soon. I would be wise to prepare to face her head on. What? I don't know what they're talking about. She hasn't done anything to me. Maybe we'll find out if we did a mistake or not. So, we don't have anything. Ah, we need to talk to Nenio. First, check out her class. We won't level her up. Neutral Scroll Savant. Ah, she's a wizard. Consider scrolls a natural extension of their magical abilities. This is such a stupid portrait, man. I can't even... it's annoying just to look at it. Why did I bring her in the tavern? But... neutral, scrolls avant... The line between fascination and obsession cannot be seen up close, only from a distance. Nenio considers herself a great scholar, master of all the sciences. She looks like an idiot teenager. But most others see her as a lunatic enthralled to knowledge. No, not lunatic. She just looks silly. Okay. Let's talk to her though. Where is she? I want to talk to Ember too. Where is she? Ember is here. Where is stupid ass Nenio? Maybe she's outside. Ah, there she is.
This is how it was meant to be. Let no one bar our path.
Boy, I'm pleased with you. I asked you to bring me to safety, and that's exactly what you did. Indeed, having a follower to aid me is most efficient and frankly pleasing. A follower? God damn it, man. With you on hand, I shall conquer new horizons, plumb the depths of knowledge, and scale the dizzying heights of future discoveries. What I mean is, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude. I foresee immense potential in our future cooperation. Do you always express your delight so effusively? What? Who are you? Nenio stares at you for a while, bewilderment in her eyes, but then it is replaced by recognition. Oh yes, my new follower. Oh my god, she's so annoying. So what am I supposed to do? Oh yes, I must provide some verbal encouragement for your as yet modest achievements and try to include you to strive for more of such encouragements. That, I swear to god, this is the last time I'm gonna talk to her unless there is some, like, life or death situation. That is the principle that underpins any training. She frowns, but only for an instant. Ah, I see. Your modest nature has unsettled by the overabundance of my gratitude. I do apologize for putting you in such an awkward position. I will never praise you again. Blah 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 blah. Well, let's get back to the business. Your new assignment will be to take me to the inconspicuous ruins that are located in an even more inconspicuous valley lying between Kenabres and Dresden. As soon as is reasonably practicable, I'll mark the place on your map with a large red cross so you won't forget it. Fucking hell. I would prefer to go there alone, actually, without her. What's so special about these ruins near Kenabres? I'm glad you asked. This is my greatest hypothesis, my secret project, and I won't pass up the opportunity to share it with you because you are my most loyal follower, and you are worthy of possessing such knowledge. And also because you are the first person to ever ask me about it. Some time ago I was walking around the border of the Whirlwind, and I met a strange person. He was wearing she was walking around the border of the Whirlwind. And how did she fight demons there? By talking them to death? He was wearing a frayed grey robe and his face was hidden behind an odd white mask. Of course I didn't miss the opportunity to ask him about the reasons for his absurd appearance, and do you know what he said to me? He said, "I am the answer, but what is the question?" Yeah, I have met this dude. Then he walked off in the direction of the Whirlwind. The next day, after I had already forgotten about the first encounter, I had another similar encounter. This time I met an elven woman, judging by the pointy ears sticking out from behind the mask. "I am the answer, but what is the question?" she said, before taking off toward the Whirlwind. And then I realized everything became clear to me. I know a mystery when I see one. Consider this one of my myriad talents. Nenio rubs the tip of her nose. After all, these geysers weren't simply on their way to a costume party, were they? After examining several maps, I determined that they were all heading in one direction, to a place not far from Kenabres, a place which is marked as nameless ruins, even on ancient Sarkovian maps. That's where I need to go. Unraveling the secret of that place will be my greatest discovery. It will secure my place in history, or perhaps even in legend. She's... oh my god. Demons roaming everywhere, destroying everything, and she... How do you know where we have to go? What do you expect to find there? How do you know where we have to go? Do you know how to find a bee in a forest? You need to catch two bees, set them free in two different directions of the forest, and remember location of the forest, and remember the direction they fly in. Then you take a map and draw whatever. I used the beehive principle here too. For a couple of months I tracked the strange people in the masks and observed the direction in which direction they were traveling. I collected the coordinates, mapped their estimated routes, and made a discovery. All the routes intersected at the nameless ruins not far from Kenabres. What do you expect to find there? I haven't the slightest idea. If I knew what was hidden there, I wouldn't be so eager to go. Fair enough. These ruins aren't very far from Kenabres. You could easily get there all by yourself. Why do you need me? Nenio's eyes seem ready to pop out of their sockets in surprise. Don't you see? This is a legendary secret place. Who knows what may happen to me after I lift the veil and uncover the workings of the universe? My mortal body may be unable to contain all that knowledge, or perhaps I will ascend and become equal to the gods themselves. You're a fucking moron. I need you to write down everything that happens and report my fate to the interested parties in Absalom. And don't forget to praise me as I deserve while we are there. You know, these ruins of yours may turn out to be just ruins. She shrugs. Well, in that case, we'll write this experiment off as a failure and start another one. I don't know which experiment I'll try next. Alrighty. Well, now you know. So off we go. Did I just make a rhyme? Perhaps I've discovered poetic talent myself. Let's conduct an experiment. Quickly say any word and I'll try to find a rhyme for it right away. Whatever. Not too clever. Now or never. you dumb bitch. That was a nice one though. Not the best rhymes, don't you think? Well, this experiment was unsuccessful. We learned that I have no poetic talent. No, that was actually quite good. I think you are talented. But it's no reason to despair. Having a gift of poetry in addition to my inexhaustible intelligence would have been a little too much. Besides, I'm catastrophically busy and have no time to spend on writing poetry. Oh my god. I could care less. I couldn't care less. I don't like it when you call me boy. My name is Arivok. On the grand scale of world history, your name is irrelevant. I have no reason to remember it. Oh, I hate her. I hate her with all my heart. You see, the brain of any given individual can contain only a limited amount of facts. I only expend my memory on things that are truly important. The laws of thermodynamics, divine esoterica, planar geography. Go make a sandwich, man. Nenio rubs her nose. Besides, what if I make a great discovery but I won't be able to remember it because my memory is full of outdated or useless information? But you do remember your own name, right? Only so I know what to put for the author's name in my encyclopedia. Are there any names worth remembering? There are, and to my deepest regret, there are too many of them. Nenio heaves a sigh that would befit a grief-stricken old man. The names of gods and demigods, the names of rulers, conquerors, and other persons by some reason deemed great by the people of Golarion. They etched their name into history, and alas, every self-respecting educated person must know them. But there are some names I'm happy to remember. Great scientists, some of them divine, other mortals, true keepers of knowledge and great experimentalists. The pioneers of knowledge, Aerori, Nethys, Areluvorles. Admiring Areluvorles is going too far, don't you think? Oh, by no means. She's the greatest of the greatest. You are the dumbest of the dumbest fucks I've ever met. Just imagine she managed to open a rift from Golarion to the Abyss. No one knew how, no one believed it's possible. Now, no one even dreamt of such a thing. And she just did it. It was the experiment of the century. Nenio wipes a tear from her eye. I would have been so happy if I could have been in her place. So there's no morality with her. From players, video game player point of view, strictly, she's very convenient because she has no sense of morality, so she could fit to any party, morality-wise. That's her only saving grace. Other than that, I hate her. Of course, some part of Golarion's population died as a result of her experiment, and the Crusaders are still wrestling with its consequences to this day. But the very essence of what Arelu managed to do was a breakthrough of cosmic significance, both figuratively and literally. Sooner or later the world wound will be closed. Peace will return to Golarion. How will that happen? It will just happen? We have to fight and die and shit. As for the victims of the ongoing war, they will be remembered as unfortunate but unavoidable sacrifices made at the altar of science. Yeah, that's how most females think about war. It's sad but true. It's actually men that are paying the price of war every time. You're crazy. Were we talking about something? Do I want to know about her? She will be... So far, this will be the only character I don't know. I want to know anything about her. I don't care even to click. I'd like to clarify a few things about your new tasks. If this wasn't a setting with a desperate situation that we need as many people as we can get, I would just ask her to just leave. But I'm gonna I think I'm not gonna even take her to the ruins. The problem with that is that, you know, I might lose items or stuff like that. potentially, and experience, but I'm just imagining having to drag her around me just for her stupid quest, and oh my god, it already seems painful to have her around. Anyway, I have to go. Nenio produces a crumpled piece of paper from her sleeve and takes some notes on it. This conversation lasted approximately oh, fuck off. Fuck you. The sake of Inquisitors chasing you takes 5 times as long. Mind. Whatever. Alright, we don't need anything else here. Might as well leave. Let's go back to the overworld map and continue with our quests. Let me check. We don't have anything else to do here, right? The tavern. Count Diran quest. Visit the abandoned. Okay, Ilan and his more than nothing. Nameless runes. This is Nenio. Yeah, and these are not time sensitive. I shouldn't prioritize these things, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Cold Waters. Visit. Actually, created as a priest. Okay. Outcast. Bird. Find a storyteller. This is what we need to do. Diran. Where is it? Count Diran Aranda, a servant, begs for raids. The master and his house guests are locked inside the mansion that is under attack. This seems like a bit urgent, but it's not timed. I think we should focus on the storyteller for now. I know from the first game, storyteller is an important figure. Okay. Also, I think whichever is closest in the map, in the overworld map, we'll do that next. Whichever location is closest to our current position on the map. This is the prison, right? Yeah. Let's go. We'll continue next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye. Take care.